be there if it is online classes are there, but we have to conduct these things. So next tomorrow we will find out who will be next in maybe the
Yes, sir.
next session. So that will be we will decide. Okay, tomorrow be ready with the presentation, both of you, Pallavi and Anjali. Okay. Uh, okay, we will start now. E-commerce, it is visible. Slide is visible to you. E-commerce. Yes. Yes or no? Slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, today we are going to discuss e-commerce. We already we are using the e-commerce. We are the part of e-commerce. Maybe the weekly, at least once a week, we are purchasing products, some products. Maybe we are purchasing weekly at least one product from the at least monthly one product we are from purchasing from the online platform by or using the e-commerce. So nowadays it is a day by day due to the pandemic, due to this day-to-day life. Maybe if you want to go for the if you are working for the into the company, then getting a time to the particular family members, it was also difficult. And this will be the one of the platform where we can buy the or sell the products through the online. And nowadays every individual person of the society they have used the e-commerce. So we are very much aware about what is e-commerce, but we will see definition. What are the definitions are there? Through for the theoretical background, we are going to study these things. So we'll start now. We'll first see the definition of marketing. Maybe you have discussed this definition in marketing subject. Once again, we will discuss. It is given by Philip Kotler. What is written into the as a marketing definition: social and managerial process by which individual and groups obtain what they need and what through creating, offering, and exchanging product of value with the others. So this is nothing but a marketing. It is a social and managerial process where we are something offering to the others, and instead of that we are getting some things, or maybe the exchange of the product, maybe we are getting a value, or maybe we are getting the product. So this is the simple definition of marketing. So it is given by the Philip Kotler. Maybe there are more discussion which we already carried out in the marketing subject. So this is the marketing definition of marketing. Now, what actually definition of marketing consists? What are the concepts are included into that? So need, want, demand, product, and value. So needs are limited, wants are unlimited. So needs, it can be a, for example, see that needs exist in biology. They are not created by the marketers. Needs cannot be created by the marketer. So they are exist biologically. As a human being, we want a shelter, we want a food, we want a clothing, we want a safety, belongingness, and esteem needs. So if you see the Maslow's theory of motivation, maybe it will come into the organization behavior. In that, you will find these are some esteem, these are some needs, and for that, satisfying these needs, the particular individuals are they are motivating to satisfy their needs. So this was the Maslow's theory of hierarchy. It is said. So needs based on Maslow's theory. It is there into organization behavior. So this concept needs, wants, demands nothing but in the maybe the requirement of the particular product for the maybe the consumption of the product by the particular customer. So demand products, maybe the features, maybe the product, maybe thing, value, services. It will come into the product, and value nothing but a cost for the particular product. How much cost or how much value you have to pay to getting that product, getting that services. So that will be included into the Philip Kotler definition. Cost and satisfaction. Yes, cost and satisfaction. Nothing but how much we are cost, how much we are paying the values to that particular product, and what are the services and what are the product qualities we are getting. Depends upon that our satisfaction will be there. So satisfaction depends upon the how much we are giving the cost, or how much we are giving paying the value for the particular product, and what are the services, what are the quality of a product we are getting. Is there we are satisfied with the particular quality and services given by the product according to or with compared to the value. So this is nothing but a cost and satisfaction. Satisfaction always depends upon the how much we are cost incurred on that. If we have some taken over product and which will be cost of 10,000, but that product does not give the quality product, quality services, quality things to you, then the satisfaction will not be there. So cost and satisfaction will be both are maybe the inversely proportional to them. So directly they are proportional to the cost and satisfaction. Exchange and transaction. Yes, marketing, it is nothing but exchange will be there. Exchange of products. If I give one product to you, maybe you are giving in the product exchange, you are giving me the money, or maybe you are giving the product to me. So this can be exchange can be there, and the transaction can be happens. So lots of transactions are there if there is an exchange of products. So exchange and transaction will be there. Second, relationship and networks. So relationship with the customer, network, maintaining the network of our customers, maybe the suppliers network, maybe the buyers networks, relationship with them. If you want to maintain the, if you want to survive into the market, we have to maintain the relationship. We have to maintain the relationship. We have to take care about the customer. We have to take care about the customer satisfaction. So the every company nowadays they are maintaining the relationship with the particular customer. Directly they are maintaining the relationship, and they are maintaining, they are creating a networks with the particular customer. So the customer can be retained with our company, with our product. Next, marketers and prospectors. So these things will come. Market, nothing but physical place where our product can be shown, our product can be displayed, where selling and buying can be happen. Markets and marketers, nothing but those who persons coming buying or selling, we can call them marketers. And prospectors, what will the prospectors into the particular, who will be the, what are the products features we require, in the features what are the things we require, or what are the forthcoming trends will be there. So we have to think on that. And this is nothing but this will be the core concept are included into the marketing. So these nothing but the marketing. We have to think on these concepts. What are the needs of the current scenario? What are the wants are there? What demands can be there? Cost. What will the cost satisfaction of the particular customer? It will include a marketing. So this is nothing but a marketing. We have to take care as a marketing manager. We have to take care about these things. So we can be a survive into the market. Now we'll discuss some definition which has already come into the marketing definition. Needs. Needs exist in the biology. They are not created by the marketing. It is not created by any company. Needs cannot be created by the company. It is existed. It is already there. It is a biology, and it is not created by the marketers. So shelter, food, clothing. These are the basic needs. Shelter, food, food and clothing. That will be the needs. Basic needs are there. Then safety, belonging, and esteem. So safety, every individual will see our history, ancient things. Human beings are staying into the group of people because they want to safety. They want a security from the other, maybe the other part of the human being. So maybe we are living also into the group. We are part of the group because safety, belongingness, nothing but we should feel there should be a belongingness from the others. Maybe why we are living into the family, nothing but belongingness. That creates a belongingness. And esteem, where we want something that someone can identify with that particular name. Yes. So this is the esteem needs. So these are the some basic needs are shelter, food, and clothing. These are the three needs are very basic needs, and that is required by the particular every individual. Now, next wants. Needs food, but wants are burger, fries, and coke. So this is an example that needs are food. Yes, if I get some food that can be sufficient for I can survive. But these burgers, fries, and coke, this is nothing but what. So needs are limited, wants are unlimited. Always we are expecting something more. Where we are satisfied, okay, but we are something expecting more. For that, always human being is working more. हम ज़्यादा कुछ कमाने के लिए ज़्यादा कुछ हमारे wants है. So for example, हमें एक बार we have got a one home, but we are not satisfied with the particular home. For example, we have purchased one BHK flat, but we are not satisfied with the 1 BHK. We are expecting 2 BHK flat in coming years. So that purpose, the human being is working more and more. So this is nothing but wants are unlimited. so that for satisfying those wants, just minute, I have call. Okay. Needs are limited, wants are unlimited. That's it. Now, desire wants for a specific backed by an ability and willingness to buy them. Hello. हाँ हाँ Okay. Now, need, want, and desires. So, want are for specific product backed by the ability and willingness to buy them. So, desire it for wants are unlimited. So, it will create a desire for particular product purchasing that particular burger, fries, and maybe foods are their needs. But purchasing wants, so we want a desire for that, and that desire can be created through that particular maybe the other things. We are desired for something. If there is a desire, then we can get that things. So this is a simple definition of marketing. These are the some parts. These are the some concepts will come into the this need, want, and desires. Then definition of commerce. Now definition of commerce. What will be the commerce? The exchange of goods and services for money consists of the exchange of goods and services for money consists of the exchange of goods and services for money. वहाँ पे for example there will be an exchange of goods and services for the existence of money, maybe the for the product can be exchanged, product money can be exchanged. So what will be come to the this particular definition of commerce? Buyers who will buy the product, who will purchase the product, that will come to the buyers. These are the people with the money who want to purchase goods or services. Sellers, these are the people who offer goods and services to the buyer. And producer, nothing but the people who create the product and services, and that seller offer to buyers. So these are the three terms which will come into the definition of commerce. Definition of commerce, nothing but exchange of goods and services by the buyers and sellers and producers. So definition of commerce. Now, what will be the elements of commerce? What are the factors? What are the characteristics of commerce? Or what are the elements of commerce we will discuss. Now, elements of commerce, you need a product or services to the sell or buy. For example, you need a product or services to sell. It is the first element that we want a product or services to the sell. Second, you need a place from which to sell the product. This is a very good example. This is the we have to take care of. We have to point out that you need a place for which to sell the product. We want a physical place. For example, commerce. We are not discussing e-commerce. We are discussing the commerce. For that, you need a place from which to sell the product. So nothing but we want a marketplace where we can show our product, where we can physically go there, where buyers can come to that particular place and they can purchase their products, and services. Now, third, you need to figure out a way to get people to come to your place. You need to figure out a way to get people to come to your place. Nothing but where is market is located. कहाँ पे आप प्रोडक्ट बेच रहे हो, कहाँ पे आपका शॉप है. That things can be given, that things can be informed to the particular customer, so that people can come to your place. So that is required. Nothing but marketing, nothing but advertising. Advertising of your product and advertising your place can be there, can be required. It is a part of commerce. So customer can reach to your place and he can buy or she can buy and product and services from your place, from your shop. You need to wait to accept the orders. Orders can be accepted. You also need to wait to accept the money. Transaction of money can be there. So how it can be there? It can be a cash transaction, it can be a check transaction, whatever modes of transaction will be there. That we have to follow. That processes can be followed by your shop or your place. You need a way to deliver the product or services, often known as a fulfillment. जो भी आपके पास products है, whatever products and services are there, that can be delivered to the target customer. So that particular customer can satisfy with the particular, or he can take that particular products from you. So that facility, that process can be, which will be, it is required into your business. Sometimes customer do not like what they buy, so you need to way to accept the returns. Yes, sometimes this is a part of commerce. Only buying and selling, no. Yes, there should be a buying and selling, and there should be a return. It is a part of commerce. Sometimes we have purchased some products, we are reached to the home, and after sometimes we will see that this product is not suitable for me. For example, we are purchasing the clothes, maybe the shops, maybe we are going with some friends and we are purchasing some clothes and we are visited to home. Maybe your parents say this is not a good cloth for you, or this is not suitable for you. This is not look like, this is not fitting, some not good. So we are going to return that particular product. So this is the part of e-commerce. This is a part of commerce. So you need to accept the returns also. This policy will be there. This policy will be there into the commerce. Now you need a customer. You need a customer services and technical support department to assist the customer with the product. Nowadays you can see that every product having a customer care number. That is a mandatory. That is a mandatory by all the products, by all the particular product companies. It is a requirement of the government that when you are selling any product, there should be printed a customer number, customer care number, where a customer can call and he can ask related problem related to the particular product. If you want some information about the particular product, there should be a customer care executive, customer care department should be there. So this is the part of element of commerce. This is the necessary things. This is the necessary parts, necessary points should be included. These are some important things that should be included into the commerce. Yes, there is a need of product to sell, there is a need of place, there is a proper channel of advertisement so customer can reach to your place. There is a need way to accept the orders, way to accept the money. We can give the product delivery to the particular customer. We can accept the return, and we want a customer care executive who can support the customer problems. So this is the marketing. Then we have discussed need, want, desire. Then we have discussed elements of commerce. Now this is elements of commerce we have discussed. Now we will discuss definition of e-commerce. Definition of e-commerce. Anyone from your class? What is the definition of e-commerce? E-commerce. Anyone can give the definition. What is e-commerce? I have already shown PPT, but it should be from your end. What is e-commerce? Anyone? I am audible, all of you. Hello? Hello, I am audible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is e-commerce? Definition of e-commerce from your perspective? Because we are using already e-commerce. So what things you are there? Anyone? Simple definition. Okay, we'll discuss communication perspective. There I have seen written 4 or 5 definition of the e-commerce from the various perspective. So first, communication perspective. It is a delivery of information, products, services or payment over the telephone lines, computer networks or any other electronic means like the internet. So it is the delivery of information, product, services or payment over the telephone lines, computer networks or any other electronic means like the internet. So we can call it as an e-commerce. This is the definition from the perspective of communication. By we are maybe the communication through the physical communication, maybe through the telephone communication, line the communication. email communication, SMS communication can be happen by the buyers and sellers. So there should be communication from the both the sides through this platform, through this medium. We can call it as this is a e-commerce through the communication perspective. Maybe the buyer or seller will use this medium for the doing the transaction or buying and selling activity, and that can be called as a e-commerce. Second, business process perspective. The e-commerce definition from the business process perspective. It is the application of technology. It is the application of technology toward the automation of business transaction and workflow. So it is the application of technology toward the automation of business transaction and workflow. So whatever business processes are there from the internal business operations can be followed, can be implemented by using a technology, and all the business process are automated using the technology, and their workflow that also enabled with the technology, we can call it as e-commerce. So for example, the process of manufacturing and inventory are managed by the same network that manage the supply chain of the organization. So supply chain, it is also part of e-commerce where we are purchasing the raw material and we are processing the particular raw material and we are getting a finished product and we are maintaining the inventory, and once again we are getting a customer requirement, customer demand, then we are selling that particular or delivering the particular product to the target customer. So everything can be managed with the technology. So this is the definition from the business perspective. This is the definition from the business perspective. Now, next, commercial perspective or trading perspective. What will be the definition of e-commerce? Third, provides a capability of buying and selling products, services, and information on the internet via other online services. So, provide a commercial perspective where we are buying and selling products and services and information on the internet via other and online services. So commercial, this is the definition of e-commerce with respect to the commercial. For example, we are selling and buying the products. We are selling the services through the online. Any services that we are selling and buying through the e-commerce. Can anyone tell me the which services we are selling and buying through the e-commerce? Anyone? Services. We can sell the products. We can sell the services. We can sell the information. We can buy the information, we can buy the product, we can buy the services. So products can be anything. We can buy the product, that is a mobile phone, through the internet, through the e-commerce website. Okay, this is an example. What is the example of services that we can buy or we can sell through the e-commerce? Anything? Services? Any services? Can you list the service which we can buy?
Hotel services.
Hotel services. Okay. Anything?
Salon services.
Which? I'm not getting that.
Salon.
Okay. Anything else? These are the services. Maybe the we are information. Is there we are buying some information, selling some information through the e-commerce online platform? Any example you have? Information. Any information we have that we can buy or sell the things through online?
Education.
Education. Okay. That can be nowadays. That is there. Lots of courses are going on online. Where we are buying. Maybe the data can be saved, and that whatever data we have collected by the various websites, that can be sold. That information can be sold to the particular thing. For example, you can take for example Google Maps. It is a free to you, but there are some applications are there. We'll get some limited versions of the particular product. For example, Google Map will be free, but if it is a paid, for example, आपने 2 बार use किया, then it is a free. But after second, third time, we have to pay the things. So nothing but we are getting some information about that particular thing, and we are paying them. So this is also online. So we are purchasing the product, we are doing the e-commerce of products, we are doing the e-commerce of services, we are doing the e-commerce offer information also. So these are the some example where commercial definition of a particular thing. Then collaborative, the framework for the inter and intra-organizational collaboration. Nowadays, e-commerce it is also there. It is not only buying and selling of a product. It is not limited to the e-commerce limited to the buying and selling of product. It is above that. It is maybe they have crossed the limit. Everything can be seen. For example, Amazon.com, our Amazon website. You will see the Amazon. Very good example. Lots of things you are going to see into the Amazon. We can buy a product. We can sell the products. Maybe we can do the banking transaction on these things. We can do everything. We can purchase an insurance also online. We can book hotels. We can book airlines. We can book tickets. So that everything can be done through that particular e-commerce website. So there is a no limit for any business through the e-commerce. Then collaborative type of e-commerce, the framework for the inter and intra-organizational collaboration, where e-commerce it is used where we can whatever business transactions are there, maybe internal or intra business organization, intra maybe business के अंदर खुद के ऑफिस के अंदर और खुद के ऑफिस के बाहर के साथ, मतलब बिजनेस सप्लायर्स और सप्लायर के साथ की आपका ट्रांजैक्शन. फॉर एग्जांपल, वेरी गुड एग्जांपल, ईआरपी आपने पढ़ा होगा, सुना होगा. ईआरपी, व्हाट इज ईआरपी? ईआरपी, maybe those who are from the technical they know ERP. It is a emerging technology where lots of companies are using ERP technology for day-to-day operation. They can maintain their operation processes, whatever business processes are there, transactions, maybe the business processes can be maintained to the ERP, and through the ERP the business groups or departments are connected to the ERP. So nothing but enterprise resource planning. So ERP nowadays it is the lots of applications of ERP as there, and various companies are using to do their business, do their processes, do their transactions through the ERP. So this may be the example. Then service perspective. What is the definition of e-commerce through the service perspective? It is a tool that addresses the desire of a firm, consumers and management to cut service costs while improving the quality of goods and increasing the speed of service and delivery. Nowadays, yes, nowadays every e-commerce website are looking for that. Every e-commerce websites are looking to cut their service cost, cut their servicing cost, cut their particular delivery cost of the things. So they are working on that. So they are using inventory, they are using the quality product, they are giving some benefits through the online platform. So this is the service perspective. Then online perspective, what is the definition of e-commerce? It provides the capability of buying, selling product and information on the internet and other online services. So it can be online. Then yes, now very good, very one more definition, that e-commerce. Now e-commerce is not limited to the only buying and selling, but e-commerce has crossed. We have using for the banking, they are using for the taking insurance. Nowadays we are using learning purpose also. Now learning things also included into the e-commerce. Nowadays various courses also available online, and we can buy through that particular platforms. So there is a advertisements are going on platform. We can pay the fees of the particular coaching classes, maybe the institutes through that e-commerce websites also. Learning perspective, e-commerce website and enables those are students of online training and education in school, universities and other organizations, including the businesses. So nowadays everyone, we are also using the learning e-commerce. We are delivering the products, delivering our services through the online platform. That can be used everyone. Now community-based e-commerce provides a gathering place for community members to learn, transact and collaborate. Nowadays there are some various groups are created. If you see on Facebook or maybe YouTube पे भी बहुत सारे channels आपने देखे होंगे, that they are showing the YouTube channel. Only the main motto is there, where are the wholesale products are sold. Maybe they are going to create a video of that particular shops and they are viral on a YouTube. So this was the maybe the YouTubers they are doing. There are some communities are there. There are some communities are there on Facebook. There are some groups are there on a WhatsApp. There are some groups are there on a Instagrams. So those that groups are fully focusing on that particular activity. Maybe the Pune sellers, Pune buyers, maybe the particular group of people, maybe the किसी के brand का product है और किसी के product, for example, any product, that only that product category shopkeepers will create a group and they can post their requirement or they post their information on that particular group. So this is also one of the definition from the community perspective, where group of people are coming, those who are having the same requirement, those who want same thing, who come together and they can form a community. So there are lots of groups are there in your also WhatsApp. Maybe someone is from that particular thing, particular place. There are some groups are there. Lots of groups can be created and related to that particular community, related to that particular objective of why we have formed the community. Related to that, the posting can be done on the particular groups. So this is the definition of e-commerce with perspective to the community. So these are the some definitions we have discussed from the various perspective. You can write any one definition into the examination. This was the extra knowledge to you that these are the some definitions, but one definition if you write into exam, that is sufficient to know. Now we'll see some part more about the e-commerce. E-commerce refers to the sale of goods or products through the online store. This is also one single line definition you can also write. Second, it consists of buying and selling goods and services over an electronic system such as internet and other computer network. It is also called as an e-commerce. One more definition, this can be a very good definition that will clear everything doubts. E-commerce is the purchasing, selling and exchanging goods and services over the computer network, that is called as a internet, through which transaction of terms of sales are performed electronically. Everything can be done electronically. Orders can be given electronically, only physically delivery of a product can be possible. Next, online stores are not just about the selling a product. Many work on more sophisticated functions such as a flight booking, flight or hotel booking system, comparison sites, online brokers or affiliated marketing schemes are also there on an e-commerce. E-commerce is not limited to the only buying and selling of products. No. Now it has covered every functions of a business, every functions or every department of the particular society, they have covered into the e-commerce. Now, this is the thing. Now, flight booking, hotel booking, we can sell our product. We can purchase a second-hand product. So, very good example, OLX. OLX, where we can buy and sell our old or used cars, used vehicles on that, used product on OLX. Then we can go for the nobroker.com. Nobroker.com. What is the main motto of this website? Nobroker.com. What actually we are getting through this website? Nobrokers.com. Anyone? This is a platform where nobroker.com. Anyone? I am audible to all of you. It should be both the way communication we want, so I can confirm that yes, you are understanding or are you there or not. So what is the use of nobroker.com? What we are getting information through the nobroker.com? Anyone? Sanket?
Flat for rent.
Yes, flat for rent. Yes, Akshata? Akanksha? Nobroker.com. It is a C2C marketing हम बोलते हैं इसको C2C, where customer is going to showcase his flat on nobroker.com and customer is directly going to call to that particular customer. There are various websites are there where there are intermediators are there. Maybe agents are working in this particular renting the particular property. There is a huge network out there. So renting a particular property, it is difficult. Maybe they are getting a brokerage amount from the particular both the parties. So they are coming. This is the one, maybe this was an opportunity for them and they are starting with the nobroker.com. The name itself gives you, there is no need to give the brokerage to the particular both the parties. No, there is no intermediary. So C2C e-commerce. This is the one of the good example of C2C, customer to customer. We are going to discuss in coming PPT. We are going to discuss this one of the model of e-commerce. That is a C2C, customer to customer commerce, where NoBroker.com is a good example where a customer who want to give on a rent his flat or his property, he can post his advertisement of his property on this particular website. The buyers who want to get on a rent a particular property, he can directly call to that particular customer and the transaction can be happen, and yes, this is the customer to customer. There is no intermediator between both the parties. So this was a very good example, and so there is no limitation. Now we'll see driver growth of e-commerce. Why? There is a high increase in use of e-commerce. Why we are using e-commerce in a extensively? Why it is so? So first, digital convergence. Digital convergence. First, digital convergence is now undeniable reality. Everyone it is using that, and everyone wants to go for the digital. The internet is bringing about a convergence of technologies. The cellular handsets serve as a classic example of digital convergence. We are converging, nothing but we are transforming. We are transforming to the manual to the digital. We are transforming to the digital. If the day-to-day operations are there, that can be convergence, that can be transformed to the digital. And now it is a requirement. It is a need. It is a need of the particular human being that we want to go for the digital. In the corona pandemic, if you physically visit to the market, then it is difficult to survive into the society. If we are not using digital, then maybe one of the factor, maybe we are stopping the corona, maybe we are trying to stop the corona, maybe the digital convergence. That it gives, and we have to give, it is a contribution by the digital things that we have stopped the corona, because physically we are not going to the particular market and we are purchasing the product. We are using our digital platform and we are purchasing the product. We are use e-commerce. So what happens? So the transaction, the things, the movement which is going on or maybe happening, that can be limited due to the digital convergence. So see that it has helped to the particular individual, it is helped to the government, it is helped to the health also of the society. So this is the digital conversion. This is the main driver that this thing. These devices provide paging in front of short messages, services, digital camera, video camera, and audio player, everything. So nothing but we are converging. We are transforming to the digital. So first driver, it is a digital conversion. Second, why e-commerce is day to day increasing. Day by day, the usage of e-commerce is increasing. Second point, that is anytime, anywhere, and anyone. Yes, electronics can enable customers to shop or do other transaction 24/7 from almost any location. Yes, there is a no barrier of location. There is a no time limit, and customer can shop at any time, every time. So anytime, anywhere, and anyone can buy a product, sell a product. So there is a no limitation. So boundaryless selling of a product, boundaryless buying of a product and services, that can be a one driver that has increased the e-commerce usage by the human being. Now, third factor why growth is there. Change in organizational makeups. The changing nature of workforce in today's business organization, that is flat organization. We are going to discuss in organizational behavior, or maybe the PPM we are going to discuss organization structure. Organization structure, maybe the horizontal structure, vertical structure, matrix structure, project organization structure. So these are some organization structures are there. मतलब हमारा जो organization रहती है, company रहती है. So how it can be a form? What is the structure? Who will be reporting to whom? Who will be the boss of that? Who will be the team member of that particular thing? Nothing but an organization. Now it is flat organization structure. There is a flat organization. There are a number of people on the same level, same category, same designation. Flat organization. Now change in organizational makeup, value addition to the job roles and employee tasks. Junior employee handle a greater responsibility. So this was the things are there. Outsourcing of new specialized types of jobs, shortening of the product life cycle. Nowadays, if you see that if you want to develop one software within a 2-3 months, we can get the softwares. Maybe the mobile application. We are getting a 2 months. That is sufficient to get the product. So nowadays we see that lots of product coming day by day. New innovations are coming and products are coming into the market. So change organizational makeup. Nothing but if you want to survive to the market, yes, there is a always change into the product. So the customer cannot be that he cannot be bored with the particular product. So they have come. Maybe you can see the hotels are coming with the various products, various menus. So that can satisfy the customer taste. So customer taste should be we can satisfy them. So if you want to survive to that, surely. Now, driver growth, the development of ICT. Nowadays, there is a huge development is going on into the things. No, lots of innovation is going on into the hardware, softwares, internet. Lots of new connections are coming. Nothing but 3G, 4G. Nowadays, 5G is going to come in future. Broadband internet connection of Wi-Fi. So these are the some innovations are going on. Development is going on, and yes, it has impacted. It has increased the growth of e-commerce. Smartphone, tablet, laptop, use of broadbands, 3G, 4G, telecom networks encouraged to promote business through the electronic media. So these are the some drivers that increase the particular e-commerce. Now increasing the pressure on opening cost and profit margin. So driver for the growth. Next, increasing the pressure on operating cost and profit margin. So electronic commerce allows reduce the inventory and overhead by facilitating full type supply chain management just in time manufacturing. Yes, just in time manufacturing. What is the just in time JIT? It is a technique. Nowadays every company are using JIT. What is the just in time? It is a out of e-commerce, but what is the JIT? Just in time. What is the just in time? Just in time. Any good example? Yes. Yes, I want answer from this. Then we will go for the next. Just in time. Yes. Anyone? Asmita? Just in time? What is the JIT? Anyone? I am audible to all of you. Maybe I'm not getting feedback that I'm audible to all of you. So whatever I'm talking, that can be only from my side. What is the JIT? Chetan? Are you there, Chetan? Hello? Anyone? I'm audible to all of you. At least give the answer, yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, then someone should be give the answer, that is JIT. What is the JIT? Just in time. Just in time. Okay. Why there is a flat? Yes.
Maybe McDonald's.
McDonald's. Very good example. McDonald's. We are getting a just in time. Okay. When we order the product, we can get the product. Why McDonald's? Because we want a quality product. We are getting what current cooked products, so customer can get satisfied. Okay, JIT. One more good example we'll discuss, that is nowadays if you see the various e-commerce websites are showing a flash sale, or they are showing that there is a flash sale is going on a particular 25th of February at 12 p.m. For that you have to register on the 22nd. Yes or no? ऐसा कुछ मैसेज आपको मिलता है कि नहीं ई-कॉमर्स वेबसाइट्स पे nowadays? You are seeing, देखते हो क्या ऐसा एडवर्टाइजमेंट वगैरह कि यस देयर इज अ फ्लैश सेल 22 तारीख को आपको या 21 तारीख को आपको दिखता है, यस 22 तारीख को आपको दिखता है कि यस आपको परचेस करना है फ्लैश सेल, सो काइंडली रजिस्टर इनटू दैट, काइंडली register yourself that we are interested or we are going to buy the product. Yes or no? Yes. So why it is, yes, why it is so that? Why it is so? ऐसा क्यों फ्लैश सेल क्यों जरूरत है? Why it is so? If you want to, I want to sell a product, then why should I go for the flash sale? This is the one good example, and this is a marketing strategy. This was
Sir,
a
to sell faster.
huh?
To sell product faster.
To sell product faster. Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah. Nowadays, MI Mobile, Flipkart are using these techniques.
Everyone using Samsung and everyone.
Yeah,
Nowadays, yes. So what is the reason? Fast sale. Yes, okay, but what is the benefits to the company?
To reach more people
To reach,
customers.
okay, to reach more people, it will wait for particular thing. My product is listed into my that particular cart for 4 5 days instead of only 2 days.
Yes.
So yes, so there should be some limitation. So this is related to JIT. From my side, it should be JIT. So for example, I can take a feedback. I can get a feedback. How many persons are visited to that particular page, or how many are they are registered for that particular sale. So that much product I can produce. Otherwise, I cannot produce product more than that, because nowadays, if you see, every day there is a new flash sale are going on for the new developed mobile phones. नया हर दिन एक नया मोबाइल फोन आ रहा है, ब्रांड नया, नॉट अ ब्रांड, a new version of a particular same brand. It is coming daily or weekly. Are you agree for this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So if you, for example, Redmi 9 Note 9 Pro Max, this was one example. This was one mobile phone. Now it was the latest mobile phone by the MI mobile phones. So they have taken a flash sale, and we come to that only 10,000 are interested into that product. So why should I produce 11,000 of MI mobile units of that particular product? Why should I invest that much inventory, that much raw material, and why should I keep that a finished product in my inventory? So that can be a loss for the company. So whatever I have demand, that type of product, that quantity product I can produce and I can deliver. So आज बनाया और कल मैंने डिलीवर कर दिया, पैसा आ गया, खत्म, my profit is okay with me. I should not wait for the raw material, I should not wait for the inventory, nothing. Next week I can come with the new product, new sale is going on, just in time, raw material आ गया, product बना दिया, हो गया, then sell that product. So this is nothing but we can save the inventory cost also. We can save the inventory cost, that can help to the company, so it can decrease the manufacturing cost of the company. So just in time, it is a very good technique my various companies are nowadays using. As per the demand, as per the requirement, first they will take a requirement, then they can create a product and they can deliver it just in time. So yes, nowadays companies are using to cut their cost on the manufacturing, cut their cost on inventory maintaining, and maybe they cut their cost which is incurred for the making inventory of finished product for the whole life. प्रोडक्ट नहीं गया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल हम देखते हैं, when there should be December month आता है, December में there are lots of offers are going on. Which industry is giving lots of offers in December month? As a MBA students, I am asking this question. In December month, we are getting one of the industry which gives more offers on his products. Anyone?
Sweaters.
Yes, Shubham. Shubham,
Sir, so
I'm not getting. Yes. Shubham, bolo.
sir, sweaters, jackets.
Sweaters, jackets. Okay. Sweater, jacket. Okay. Anything else? One more. I want that particular answers. That in December month, if you see the newspapers also, last December के आपने देखे होंगे, you will find more numbers of advertisement are coming from that particular industry, from that particular companies. Which was?
Bike cars.
Bike cars. Yes,
Cars.
very good. Yes, very good example. Very good. That was the right answer. Why it is so? because at the end of the particular year, manufacturing year, from the maybe the maybe the costing, maybe the after used car cost, maybe the used car prices can be depends upon the manufacturing year of your car. Now December में जो product produce किया है, so it we can call the manufacturing year of your car, manufacturing year of the particular product. It affects the price of the product on the particular year. So company want to clear, because maybe as a customer we are going to ask that particular company what will be the manufacturing year of my car. If it is a December 16, why should I purchase that car? Maybe it can be inventory to that company, because no one is going to buy that particular product, buy that particular car. Due to that, companies are offering, they want to clear their inventory, clear their stock before 31st December. So new stock of manufacturing year, it will come and we can sell it. So we can try to minimize the costing, we can try to minimize the loss if I'll give some offers to the customer. So this was a very good example of that, where we are selling the products on the particular specific thing. So cars and these things are generally we are selling on particular December. So yes. Now okay, we'll stop here today. Now it's 12 o'clock. 12 to 12:05. Now it is okay. I understood whatever we have discussed today. It was general things we have discussed today. I have given various examples, and yes, maybe I feel that yes, you have understood everything clearly. Anyone having doubts? Anyone having doubts? If you have, please.
No, sir.
Okay. Next, maybe tomorrow we have presentation from the two students. Next, maybe in the class someone has given me names of that. After that, maybe the Friday, Thursday, Namrata and Pallavi will give the presentation. Next day, Shubham Pille and one more. I forget his name. Both be ready for the presentation on Friday. Saturday, sir will going to take a class instead of my class. So we'll see. In Friday, we'll discuss about the who will be coming next. So this is for the today's class. Okay. Okay, Kunal has joined now. Okay. Thank you very much. And take care. Coronavirus day by day increasing, so take care and okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.